these huge models we're building are like this collective consciousness of all of human knowledge and wisdom from the ages. So what is an agent? An agent is a specialized way of dipping into that collective consciousness with a very specific agency, with a very specific search strategy to isolate certain neurons in there and pull something out. So since we're at MIT, I thought we would have the mother of computer science have a little discussion with the father of AI, Marvin Minsky, and talk about what Massachusetts needs to do to be the world epicenter of AI. And this is all live on the web. Let's just see what they have to say.
Let's talk about what Massachusetts can do to be the world epicenter of AI.
Ah, Marvin, ever the futurist. Massachusetts already has a great foundation with MIT leading the charge. Expanding interdisciplinary research, fostering public-private partnerships, and investing in education from K-12 to higher ed could amplify its impact. Encouraging ethical AI development and building robust data infrastructures will be key. Plus, we can't forget cultivating a vibrant startup ecosystem. Add a dash of Boston's innovation spirit and voila, world epicenter status.
Hey, that's what we're doing today.
Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, Ada. Boston's innovation ecosystem already has the right ingredients. Mixing in more interdisciplinary research, public-private partnerships, and robust ethical guidelines could indeed make it a tech utopia.
Okay, there, he's even helping with the branding, John. It's a tech utopia. So the possibility of AI and agents in AI becoming your tutors and teachers and helping you explore and navigate this vast collective consciousness of AI is something that is what the really remarkable opportunity is. So I'm going to pick another avatar here. Let's do Bob Marley, Bot Marley, parody of Bob Marley. I'm a music student, and I really want to learn how to code because all the music these days is electronic, and I want to do something original. Can you code me some kind of Marley-style, reggae-style soundboard, and then show me how you did it? But don't use any external resources. Don't call any links. I want this to run standalone in a browser. But explain your work. Explain what you did. So we've seen a lot of stuff about code generation.
Sure, Steve, I'll create a simple reggae-style soundboard for you. Below is the complete code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This code will create buttons to play different reggae sounds, each representing a different reggae sound.
Just trying to use external resources.
Styling. The CSS styles the body.
Okay, Bob, that's great, but it's calling external resources. I need this to run standalone in the browser, no external data. So use the browser APIs, sound APIs. Figure it out.
All right, Steve, I'll create a standalone example using the Web Audio API to generate sounds directly in the browser without any external resources.
Well, let's see if he gets it this time.
Here's the complete code. Explanation, HTML, structured with buttons to trigger different sounds. CSS styles the buttons and centers the elements. JavaScript uses the Web Audio.
As a student, you have the opportunity for your heroes and your inspirations to be your teachers, to be your coaches, and imagine how motivating that is, to take what you're passionate about and who you look up to and allow those avatars to be your coaches and teachers to learn something new. I've got one more last example that I'm going to do because we're at MIT and this is the land of science, and people talk a lot about, hey, we'll really know AI has really arrived when it can develop new physics. That's Sam Altman says that, Elon Musk says that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these two guys, James Maxwell, the father of electromagnetism, and Richard Feynman, who did spend some time here at MIT, and I'm going to have them figure out the new universal unified theory of physics for us. So let's come up with a new universal unified theory of physics, but let's not use any of the existing fundamental forces. Let's assume they're all emergent from some deeper flow of energy that we have yet to discover.
So let's come up with a new universal, unified theory of physics, but let's not use any of the existing fundamental forces. Let's assume they're all emergent from some deeper flow of energy that we have yet to discover.
Ah, Richard, always the provocateur. A new unified theory, eh? Imagine this deeper, fundamental energy flow behaves like a symphony, with the emergent forces as harmonics. The melody is determined by the interactions and resonances within this flow. How would you propose we detect or measure such a foundational symphony? Any instruments or methodologies in your bag of tricks? Let's dive into the musical cosmos.
James, you're tuning into the cosmic orchestra. Detecting this foundational symphony would require both subtlety and precision, perhaps akin to detecting the faint echoes of gravitational waves. Imagine a future...
Okay, so they're going a little slow, and I got to cut this off, so I'm just going to... Okay, you know what? This can go on forever, and this is GPT 4.0, but imagine when it's GPT 5 that actually has processed all the scientific papers and has all that kind of neural network of knowledge in there. This sort of adversarial or collaborative approach to having AI versus A, that's how we're going to solve new problems. So that's my last little demo.